From Weber State College, a major in political science and minors in German and police science. He earned a master's from Brigham Young University in International and Area Studies, focusing on Middle Eastern politics, ancient Near Eastern studies. He also did graduate work in Israel at Tel Aviv University and at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, while completing his PhD at the University of Utah Middle East Center in Archaeology and Anthropology, specializing in the archaeology of the land of Israel with a minor in Hebrew and Egyptian and Aramaic languages.
I want to be careful in what I say, but I've rarely met a person who is complaining about the Book of Mormon or the Bible that knows more about it in terms of its ancient origins than I do. And I just say that basically just because I'm old and have accumulated experience, language, archaeology, geography, it's there. I have never found anything that was not answerable. When you approach a problem with knowledge and also with faith, rather than using knowledge to try and escape faith, you will get to the right place. My feeling is that a lot of times intellectual answers to the difficulties of Book of Mormon authenticity, Bible authenticity, etc., are actually intellectual excuses trying to get away from something that you want to get away from anyway, but you're looking for a reason. People who want a reason to escape from faith will always find one. And so if I'm dealing with somebody who's struggling with faith, my first question to them is, before we look at the authenticity issues of the Bible or the Book of Mormon or the Book of Abraham, where are you at in your faith? Are you looking for a reason to get out, or are you looking for a reason to believe? Because if you're looking for a reason to believe, we're okay. If you're looking for a reason to get out, nothing I tell you is going to matter. But if they're looking for reason for faith, we can go through these things and point out the authenticity of every setting from Abraham to Jacob to Joseph to Moses to the prophets of Israel to Nephi to Lehi, even to the ancient American setting. No problem with that. I bear two witnesses to all my students about our scriptures, and particularly the ancient scriptures that I deal more with, because of where I'm at and what I do. I bear witness that they are true. That's a spiritual statement. I bear witness also that they are authentic, that they are what they claim to be. And I especially drive that home because the Bible's very complicated, but the Book of Mormon and how we got it today is simple. It was given to the prophet Joseph Smith by an angel who translated it by the gift and power of God, and it is a translation of real things that happened to real people in real ancient times. It either is what it says it is, or it's a complete fake. And when I'm dealing with the Book of Mormon, 1st Nephi, 2nd Nephi, Jacob, I see in it authenticity that Joseph Smith could not have provided if he were the writer of the story. Those events were told by people who really lived 600 BC or thereafter. The Book of Mormon screams authenticity to this archaeologist, linguist, geographer, historian, etc., etc. So I bear witness to the Book of Mormon. It is true, and it is authentic. It is what it claims to be. I'm probably in a position to make that with a more authoritarian opinion to its authenticity than most would be. Yeah. But I knew it was true long before I could speak Hebrew. And that's always been my guide.
That's great, Jeff. What were you going to say?